Welcome, welcome. Had to make sure it was going well. Who do I have to quest with? Moon Mage. Cambelia can't complete. Wizard King. Those are the only three. So, Wizard King, Cambelia, and Moon Mage. I should get that. Why I oughta. Why I oughta. Well, I'm going fire. Yesterday my stream wouldn't work. Well, not the stream wouldn't work, but I was trying to do Xenoverse 2, and the video would not load for anything. I tried everything I could think of for an hour. Nothing. Not to mention, I've done probably too much work. I've done too much work. I somehow got tired. Hee-haw, hee-haw. What? Jeez. Spontaneous combustion. All I've been doing is I've been playing phone games with my brother. Like yesterday, since I couldn't stream, I just played phone games with him. After that hour of attempting to do something, and I think we didn't start until, like, I don't know, an hour after? Like, an hour after I couldn't figure it all out. Yeah, I was not intentionally avoiding streams. My meeting got canceled the one day. The wedding went really well. That is probably the best thing ever. It was not Battle Cats, and I don't even know Soul Knight, I'll be honest. Wait. Give me a second. No, I don't know it. I had to check because I knew there was a game I had on my phone similar to that. similar in name. But no, that one's just called Souls. I'm actually starting next month. I'm going to be starting to collect, I'm going to start collecting parts for a PC, so that'll be exciting. We'll see how long that takes for me to get a full PC going. I want all the way back over here. I got stuck in bad positions. I use that to my advantage. I'm putting myself in a bad position right now. I'm being an idiot. This is what the Frog Army 1 streams are for. Being a idiot. Dun 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 dun. I don't even know what Mario Wonder is. Shy Guy, I have no idea what that is. I've never heard Mario Wonder. I not realize there were spitters spawning at this time. I got caught off guard. I do know battle cats. See, I wouldn't know that. I have not been in on my Switch for probably nearly 2 months, maybe 3. I still have no interest in it. Mostly just because I don't have interest in Mario games at this point. I think I'm just not interested in Switch games at this point at all. I might actually be completely done with the Switch. And Nintendo consoles entirely. Oh, no. I can't do that. Hi, Petrovika. I saw your message. I had no way to respond to it, so I just didn't say anything. That's why I don't like random messages half the time, is because I can't respond to every message. I could only say, what? I blew myself up at that point. That was technically a me. Foul. It's gotta be some lightning. I absolutely dislike Moon Maid. Mostly just because I hate Moonerang. I want to heal every time I level up, just for safety. I don't know how I got out of that, but I'll take it. Come on, there's gotta be... There's a mushroom. How did Among Us destroy your PC? I've gotta know the story with that one. I've gotta know what happened for... Well, I understand that. Mostly because I've had a ton of complications with lots of stuff I have to do currently to figure things out. Say no more on that one. I understand now. And now... What? We got that... A statement twice. Ow. Stay away. I'm poisonous. That is... Actually, no, that is a good statement for a frog. Poison dart frog. One of those things has a suit that replaced them. I've been streaming for 14 minutes. It's not 7 o'clock for me yet. Plus, yesterday, my problem was trying to get a specific game to work. Honestly, I need to play through the tutorial of the one game I was thinking about streaming, but I then decided not to because of tutorials. It is 9:06, yes. Yesterday I tried to stream Xenoverse 2 and it just did not want to. Like, I tried everything to try to get the video to work. And it was getting audio. It was not getting video in any sort of way. Don't know why. No PCs for hard. Eyebrows on. Ow. Why? I can't do anything with that. I don't want to do 8 more of those. So today your 7 was after my 6. I've always been an hour ahead of you. I'm confused. I'm just gonna play Wizard King because I'd rather play Magic Missile. Gotta learn how to harness the power of the 20 minutes of productivity I get in today. Perhaps extended even. Oh my gosh. Shy Guy, I'm gonna guess you didn't read my community post. But I'll tell you. I have 50 kits done. I still have 20 to work on, which I could get done in one day if I really tried. But I got tired out because I did the 50, and a lot of those took me a bit to, like, think of what I could do. Get yourself a cookie. Wait, I get cookies now? I can fix that, Shy Guy. Just give me all your cookies. And I'll donate them. To the frog, to the Frog Hunger Research Lab. I actually got a nice picture of me and my dad at the wedding. I am, I believe, slightly taller than my father. You got breakfast. Share. Share, Brazong. Unless it's Dingo. I don't want Dingo. Do you not know what a dingo is? Brazong. There is no way you live in Australia and don't know what a dingo is. Yeah. I was about to say, there's no way you don't know what a dingo is. That would be a travesty. What did I do, Petrifico? No, I do not live in Minnesota. I don't even think I live close to Minnesota. I could be wrong. Give me 1 second. Now I need to look something up. Excuse me. Brazong. Dingo, Australian lineage of dog. They are native to Australia, specifically. Oh my gosh. Brazong. In fact, I think they only live in Australia. I do not know a single other place that has dingoes. Tell me one other place you find dingoes currently. Because it says dingoes occurred throughout mainland Australia before European colonization. And they have no fossil record at all in Tasmania. Your grandfather invented dingoes. Uh... And they were named by Australians. They came before any colonists went over there. I'm just like, the only place dingoes live currently is Australia. I don't know, and from what I can see, that's correct. There's not another place that dingoes are found except for Australia. They may have came there, but here's the thing. They live in Australia now. Therefore, an Australian should... If an Australian doesn't know about a dingo... That's kinda... I mean, they may be a relative, but so aren't wolves. Wolves are a relative of dogs, and a lot of dogs share their genetics with wolves, coyotes. I mean, some are. There are chickens that are specifically only in America. Rhode Island Reds, I believe. Relative and descendant are two completely different words. Relative means they are related, descendant means they came from. Oh, I'm not taking that damage. I'm not doing stupid. I'm not doing stupid things. Leave me alone. Flying manta ray, leave me alone. This makes me want to ask Chad a question. Yes. I've never thought of Australia as a state. Wait. Who would think Australia is a state? I... 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 You know, that... Alright, Brazong, tell me this. Is a whale shark or a whale? I do not know how I avoided that. Is a what? Ooh. You're actually wrong, Brazong. You are completely wrong. It is in the family of sharks. Therefore classifying it as a shark. It is in the same family as sharks, manta rays, and one other I can't remember. What was it? I forget. I looked this up one day because I was actually wondering. That's not it. It's this one? Ah. Modern sharks, rays, skates, and sawfish. It is a elasmobronchi. Bronchi. Petrovica, I'm already Irish. What they may be or not is to be decided later on. Because you can't go off a study that may be because there's no definitive proof at the moment. It's just like when they keep changing Pluto from a planet to a dwarf planet. Yes, Petrovica. My dad's side of the family comes from Ireland. And I am white as they come. I definitely get my, skin color from being Irish. I mean, whale sharks are sharks. They are actually considered the largest sharks in the world. I thought that belonged to the great white. I thought that belonged to the great... I guess they could be the largest carnivorous, technically. Huh. Or the largest aggressive, because whale sharks have no natural predators apart from humans. That... Oh, they're 61 feet long. Ooh. Yeah, why was I always taught... Wait, I wonder what's the world's largest fish? I want to know. It is whale shark, and then the basking shark, and then it's the great white shark. They are the third largest fish, apparently. The more you learn. And that's tiger shark after that. Tiger shark's cool. To be fair, humans should not be considered natural predators because we literally just go after anything if it suits our needs, whether it be food or not. Apparently the world's largest Oh, this is where I saw it. Okay. So the world's largest caught fish was a great white shark. At 2,664 pounds. Caught off the coast of Australia. Seduna, Australia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. In 1959. In 50 minutes. It took 50 minutes to catch it. Blue whale is a mammal, though. They are not shark. They are not fish. But no, I believe blue whales are smaller than sperm whales, I think. It's either that or they are around the same size as a gigantic squid, who are common predators and have absolute nightmare battles with them. Blue whale is 48 feet. What's a sperm whale? I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so blue whale is larger than the sperm whale. I don't see sperm whale talks too much. Well, no, we just don't talk much about this kind of stuff unless you're in certain classes. What is it, the gigantic squid? Giant squid. No, there's something larger than this. What is it? The colossal squid. Dingo. Connoisseur. It's a colossal squid. Yeah, the world's largest mollusk. They are 12, estimated between 12 and 15 meters, which is 39 to 49 feet. I'd... So here's the thing. Here's the thing. School's supposed to prepare you for... American schools are supposed to, quote-unquote, prepare you for the rest of your life. And then later on, you're supposed to choose what you want to do. The thing is, they really do not teach you what you need to learn after you get out of school. I had to get out of a class to learn how to do taxes and loans and all this other stuff that I should have learned in school. That's exactly right, Petrovica. I legitimately wouldn't have learned how to handle money in the system of how it's done these days if I didn't drop out of a class that would have been absolutely worthless to me, which was algebra, I believe. We prepare you for everything. Yeah. Funny enough, I actually, my government teacher did a really smart thing. My government teacher had us all prepare, get our registrations done for voting. And if we were old enough, he actually sent in our registrations for voting. So I actually got registered to vote because I was of age to vote when I was in school. And my first time using it was last year. Because I already know that nothing good happened. I did not vote that year. But he was in presidency when I got registered. Hilariously enough. I didn't get to vote in that one. Who was the next? Oh, I didn't vote in that one. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think I used any voting until last year. I have nothing. I wonder what that says. Shy Guy. I wonder what that says. Only because it's hilarious if I don't say it. And just PNG. If I knew, I would have actually streamed. I would have actually watched. I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't know. Come on, come on. Also, Bronzong, I don't blame you for avoiding Twitch. We crashed once. Well, there's a plus. I'm talking more than I am playing the game, which I don't actually care about too much. It's kind of what I do in these streams, is I talk more than I play. Cross-platform Brazong, that requires a good PC and good internet. Can confirm. We've done them on this channel before. Trust me, you're gonna need like 32 gigabytes of RAM. And I barely can do it with that. I am not getting lucky in what I can pull off. A floodcaster. I could easily set that up. I just set up like a fan art box, put it somewhere. I think like the top left of my screen would actually be good to put stuff like that. I want that. I don't like this. This situation no good. How? Huh? I'm activating Ultra Instinct. Meet the frog stinks! Who's Edwin? Feel like I missed something. Macro world. Too many levels. Made the mimic. Your name is David? I'm gonna call you David. I'm leaving. I'm leaving now. Brazong, I'm leaving now. If I had a girlfriend and they said something similar to that to me, I would legitimately leave the room and let them contemplate what they said. Putting myself into a bad position that I don't like. Alright, time for the frog stinkt. That didn't work. What? Bros? I'm never going to understand Five Nights at Freddy's. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm fine without that. You won't either. At least I'm not alone. I'm not playing the new game. I'm not gonna play horror games because there's no way it's going to be entertaining for anyone. And I'm going to be bored out of my mind trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Here's the difference. Bloodcast, I'm going to be able to learn things through the story of with lore. Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm not going to learn anything. Lapis Lazuli, and I forget Android 16's original name. I just remember it was Duro's kid. That's not fair. There is one of the orbs all the way on the other side of the lava pit. With no way to get there without taking lava damage. Every step of the way. And I don't even... I couldn't do anything there. Name reveal. What are you talking about? What name reveal? I revealed my name. to very few people. How many more? That's 145. This means your father said when. I don't have an Edwin in any story. There's not really a way for Brawlzong to get away with just revealing it to me. Oh, you revealed it in a post. Man. Cambelli. Hmm. I'm gonna regret this. You're the door guy? No one noticed it. Hmm. I've not touched this game since the last time I streamed it. I don't think so, anyway. I saw some of the dev stuff they're doing now. Hmm. I almost forgot I had lowered the volume on my phone. By the way, while I was gone, they announced the next Digimon game. So I'm excited. There will be a series on that. I'm going through Broslong's posts, okay? Uh, I'm going through the posts. That's good. That's a good one. One more day. Arceus never had a DLC in the first place. Not that I can remember anyway. Not that I'd buy it anyway. Daybreak? Never heard of it. I thought that was just an update. Con. Kotor Con. Are you talking about the EXP grind thing where you can like choose who you fight? I forget. That's how little I actually paid attention. I feel like that was just an update though. I don't remember downloading a DLC. Because I've done the mass outbreak. done a couple of them, but never really got too interested in them. Welcome back, Petrovica. Don't you dare. About to say, don't get out of that circle. Or soccer ball. No, no, nope, nope, nope. That's never happening. Also, they'd all be no. I legitimately do not have interest in anyone if they're outside of a relationship I have. Not in the slightest. The lie detector would not go off. Read lie detector just always go off. Don't have two rigged lie detectors, Shy Guy. I called it! I read your comment it going off the second time. I'm like, don't have two rigged lie detectors, Shy Guy. And you just said sorry, that was the other rigs. Oh, come on. Bras on? Most of them are under 18. I have no clue. Honestly, I don't even think the creators of Pokemon can answer half those questions. What's up, Petrovica? That one... There's something like that. You didn't say it in the first original question, Brazai. Likely just both. Opinion question? Well, I always try to give my opinion. Scientifically, water is not wet. An object that can make someone be wet is not wet itself. Tell me this, is slime slimy? Technically, slime isn't slimy. Wet is a descriptive word, so... So, wet is a descriptor. If someone is wet, they are covered in a liquid of some sort, normally water. It is normally a watery, like, liquid that they'd be covered with. Man, now I need to search something up. I'm not going to search that up. I want to know the definition of wet, because I want to know what like... Yeah, no, it can't be, because wet means covered or saturated with water or another liquid. Water can't cover itself, and it can't saturate itself. In fact, for something to be wet, it needs to be water. It needs to... Yeah, so there's no way for water to be wet. By definition, there's no way. No, because water merges together. It just merges together. Can we say the same when... Oh. What is another word? Waterproof material. Waterproof materials don't get wet. Water normally slides off of them. Right? Huh. I'm not going to browse on. I wonder, what the... I'm gonna search this up because I want to know what scientifically they state. Okay, liquid water is not itself wet, but can make other solid materials wet. Wetness is the ability of a liquid to adhere to the surface. Okay, so something needs to have a surface for it to be wet. And liquid doesn't have a surface that water can stay on to be wet. Yeah, it needs to have contact with a surface of some kind. Okay, that's... Okay. Shy Guy, water has a surface, but it's not a surface that things can stay on. Like, even boats don't stay on the surface of water. They float on water. So... Huh. Honestly, well, oil doesn't make things wet. When something gets covered in oil, it becomes oily. It becomes slippery and oily. Hmm. You know, I'm glad to have an idea But for something to be wet, a liquid needs to be able to adhere to that surface. Meaning that it needs to stick fast too. Water can't stick to itself, so therefore it can't be wet. Huh. And it doesn't have a surface to stick to. I did not need to think about that, Brazon. A non-crunch leaf, putting a shirt. I've done the socks in the shower by accident. Yeah, I don't like that. The shirt, while still kind of wet, I do that every time I get out of the shower, basically. Because I'm never fully... You can never fully dry off when you're in in that moist room. Like, you've got all that moisture around from taking the shower, because most of the time, if you're most houses, you have a closed door while taking a shower, so you just have a room that's full of mist, basically. Which normally can make you sweat or something. No, Brozlong's crazy. We already know Brozlong's crazy. I don't like wearing socks when they're wet. I don't like it. I don't like wearing them when they're wet. Oh. Oh, I just don't like wearing socks when they're wet no matter what. I rarely walk in socks. I think today is one of the only days I've actually, like, worn socks for a full day. And it's because I bought lunch for my mother and I. So I had to go out of the house to buy lunch. Act like the snake incident. It's normal. Depends what kind of snake incident. Depends what the snake incident is. It might actually be normal to me and, like, how I've lived my life. Could be. Yeah, but Petrovica, you also haven't dealt with, you also haven't dealt with putting fireworks into a bonfire. I have. Really weird 4th of July. Okay, so like I've got poisonous snakes around where I live, so I kind of have a couple. Coaster on. That's right. I'm still questioning what the snake incident is. So much that I can't focus, I'll be honest. And again, I'm using Moon Mage. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Actually, I think so, Brazong. I actually agreed with you, too. Which I still agree that a roller coaster dinosaur would be a really cool ride. Okay, now I know I've not had the snake incident. Because all snakes I've dealt with are missing a head. You could say they didn't get ahead of life. Actually, yes. Some deers will just wander into my yard. The funnier thing is, I live in a populated area. Deer run through where I live. In the middle of roads and that. Okay, now I know I've never had the snake incident. Deers wander into my yard all the time. I have something that I'm possibly planning. I don't know. I have to get... There's a couple of things I have to do. One, I have to plan. Two, a lot of the time my planning is theoretical because I don't know what can be done or not. Because I don't know what coding can be done and can't. Because there are certain things you can do, and there are certain things that just will not happen. Later, Shy Guy. Go, Moonerang, even though I don't care for your upgrades. I just want to complete this so I never have to play Moon Mage again. Look at the new post and bask in its glory. Oh. Oh wait, this is my channel. Whoops. Why does it say there's 3 when there's only 2? That don't seem right. Yeah, old color brown. Fine. I just remembered Taco Dial. Why am I remembering Taco Dial from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Taco Dial Supreme. No, I was just looking at the post. This might be shorter, but not ending yet. I'm from America, and that's it. I kind of already understood that. I'm so used to being in that state myself. But I'm... So, this is something I'm going to absolutely say I despise. And this is about the medical industry. the medical industry lumps all of depression together. But everyone has a different form of depression that can only be solved through different means. But it's all treated like the same, and that it can be solved with the same solution. It's awful. There is no one solution to all problems, and I absolutely despise when people believe there's one solution to everything. There's multiple, people just refuse. To be fair, nobody could tell if I was depressed or not, because I got so good at hiding it. I kind of already knew that, Petrovica. When you create things, your vices, I guess you can call them, show up in what you're making. Nothing's truly free of that. To be fair, America's king. Just in general, America has a very high depression rate currently. Last I checked, anyway. It could be changed by now, but last I checked, it was high. It was only getting higher. I don't do that. Nah. I absolutely hate Moon Mage. Roslong, what's the replacement for oil? I want to hear about this one. Mo it's not to fight it. I actually am wondering, like, what option you're thinking of, because there's one, technically two now. There's two now that are actually efficient and good to use. I this probably will be the end, only because I'm getting back into things after so long. But I am wondering, like, genuinely. Ha ha ha. How. I am wondering which energy source you were talking about, Brazong. I'm wondering if it's one of the two stable ones I'm thinking of, or if it's one of the two unstable ones that aren't very efficient or reliable. I don't want to name which because I don't want to say anything on them yet. I want to remain mysterious in that way until I know. Because I know there's two options that can replace oil. Well, at least oil for certain things. Because electric vehicles are absolute crap unless you never deal with winter. Because in wintertime, electric vehicles break down like crazy. You've been told... According to Petrovican. I wouldn't be able to tell. I can't say yes or no. Like, I have no idea what Shy Guy sounds like. And I can't even be judgment because the way you hear yourself is different from the way other people hear you. So I can't even... Just incredibly quiet. Fair. The studies that found you can make better oil, but now if we had easy oil go down and all the rich... I thought you were talking about one of the methods, because I know, fusion's gone pretty positive, and I know nuclear is actually a positive, but everyone brings up Chernobyl, even though Chernobyl's a really bad example since it was mismanaged completely. Wind and solar are not reliable and are absolute garbage. And I can tell you why. One, when a windmill breaks down, there is absolutely no way to repair it, as I was told. And to take one down, you need to actually blow up the bottom of it and let it land. There is no way to take it down after it's put up. Solar panels. They are toxic to the land, the chemicals, and the metal. Oh, Brazon was talking about it, and I was like, this isn't even political talk. This is just energy. energy as a whole. But like solar is really bad for land, and it can leave land barren for like 10 years. And any solar company that owned that land before will likely be gone and be unable to actually fix the damage that they did, because they'll have nothing to actually fix it by that point, because they'll be out of business. It's surprising how much I know about that stuff, but my dad actually helps solar fields because he does welding. And since he does welding, and there's a possibility I might actually have to take over that business one day. The one thing I really want to know about is metal. And I know a lot about metal these days. I also know that the windmill metals are non-renewable. Okay, that one is... What? I may not like solar, but that is... Oh, I can't even give a confident, like, thing. Like, I'm so stupefied right now. Wait, is stupefied a good word to use right there? I've never used the word stupefied. I think it works here. Past tenses? Yeah. Yep. To make someone unable to think or feel properly. Yep. Solar's still not good. So it ruins the ecosystem of wildlife, and funny enough, my grandmother, from my stepmother's side, she actually has felt that issue. All of her frogs, insects, and everything have gone because they're placing more solar around her area. They're completely gone. The ecosystem that was originally around her area is just gone. That's fair. Yeah. Inside greenhouses is not bad, because greenhouses normally make their own food, and they're already set up to not have a indoor ecosystem or a attachment to the ground in some way that would harm it. So that I can actually agree with that. But when it's out on just like a solar field, there's actually one near my dad's house. Yeah, that solar field is gonna take away all of the greenery around that area due to the chemicals and the metal, because both of those are toxic to the ground itself. And that combination is what makes it unable to have any... It's not going to be able to even have grass on it for like 10 years. 10 to 15 years. Those solar panel road idea? No. I actually don't know anything on that one. Solar... Give me a second. I want to know this one. Solar panel road? What is this? They're called solar roads. They'd be much easier to break, though. What? Well, here's the thing, Petrovica. All of this is in one topic. It's energy. Oil, solar, wind, nuclear, cold fusion is one of them too, I believe. Well, it's because Brazong brought up oil. And oil goes into the topic of energy. Solar energy, wind energy, nuclear energy, which is nuclear diffusion, I believe, is what makes that. Living my childhood in a solar panel car so they can't overheat. Wait, Shy Guy, wasn't that in a Scooby-Doo episode? Wasn't that a Scooby-Doo episode? I feel like that was in a Scooby-Doo episode, like a solar panel car. Give me a second here. Scooby-Doo. Okay, so I feel like there was an episode with this. I heard. So this actually happened around my area. Someone had a Cybertruck. This is like a couple hours away or so from my area. It became a brick because it was in the cold. They had no way to move it in any way. They couldn't do anything. That is how electric vehicles are, is like when they get too cold, they do absolutely nothing. But there's another thing about electric vehicles. So this happens a lot in my area, and Star's dad actually works in a garage. Mechanics hate electric vehicles and cannot do anything to help fix them. Meaning you have to get help from the rich people who made them. Meaning the rich are getting richer. Because you can't go through the garages. The garages and all that help in mechanics that normally would fix vehicles. It's hilarious. I'll be completely honest, not once have I thought about... We have an electric stove in my house. We have an electric stove in my house. I refuse to touch it. At my dad's house, we have a gas stove. I'll cook basically anything on there. If I'm asked and given direction, I'll cook anything on it. The difference is the electric stove is going to take longer and it's not as efficient. So I just refuse to use the electric. You wanna know the best vehicle ever? You wanna know the best vehicle ever? The Fred Flintstones vehicles. Yeah, but do. The portals. Patricia, you're not wrong. The people who are born rich don't have that mindset, but the people who actually become rich then see the issues. But the people who are poor or that were rich who become poor say life was better with money, or the people who want are poor will say life would be better with money. There's no way to solve every problem. Really smart idea. What if bus had underground roads so they could... That's... That is actually a pretty cool idea. Then they wouldn't have to worry about low highway areas either. Because some places have to worry about that with buses. And semis. I think the only issue is if something bad happened to there, everything about... Have their own... Tramways have their own signal stuff, right? I don't actually know. I've never seen a tramway. Are tramways the thing I normally see in, like, cartoon shows? Yes, yes they are. I don't know anything about tramways, so I can't really say anything on them. I believe there's one per... Like, I believe there's one per track. You already know someone's gonna disobey that. Though it would be really easy to catch them. Man, I can't disagree. Like, you the pedestrian... Yeah, if you had that, then... The top layer would basically never break down unless it was not properly taken care of, which would be on the city, town, whatever's handling it. The second one would never carry enough weight, really, to break down unless it's not handled properly. And the third would basically be the ground, so the only thing to worry about would be it being torn up because of constant use. So, yeah, I can't argue with it. It sounds really good. In theory, I don't know, like, it depends. It really depends how they'd handle it, but it sounds like a good idea on paper and in thought. Mozart's... Wait. What? I'm gonna regret this. Really? At 38? At 35, not 38. Oh my gosh. They have an entire... Jeez. You know, that's something I kind of wish we did more, is like create artificial rivers and ponds. I kind of wish we did that, because it would be beautiful. But no, all we do is create structures that make me want to never go to that area. I'm looking at New York City. Your D&D campaign? You're not wrong. That would increase, because there'd be less need for roadways. So, What? Oh, wait. There's something wrong with that. Well, here's what's wrong with that, Shy Guy. New York absolutely hates people carrying. I kid you not. You can get a carrier's license and all that, yeah, but they don't like it, because New York absolutely hates self-defense. Here's the law of self-defense in New York. You have to prove intent. I just gotta question this. And if one of you can answer this, I will gladly back down. But in a situation of self-defense, how in the heck am I going to prove intent? How am I going to prove their intent in the moments I have to defend myself? That would be $7 trillion. Jeez. Jeez, normally they only take a portion. Well, Defense lawyers, anyway. Oh, at the end of my stream, it's just conversation. Shows badge. Fail. Case. I actually just learned this. And this has to do with me, since you guys know I have the katanas and that. In my area, there is no public statement of ordinance for blades. What that means is, nowhere I look is there a statement saying I can only carry a blade up to this length or something. There is no public figure to do so. Meaning I have to be very careful, and I will not be transporting any of my blades in any way, whether they're unsharpened or not. Call me Phoenix right, because I got no idea what I'm doing 95% of the time till I... Oh... Oh, my days. Oh... I've come to make an... What, Shy Guy? Oh... I like how, like, the last hour of stream is just us talking. This is the stuff I actually care for when I stream. Oh... Streamer mode. Every game has to have a streamer mode, please. Okay, my announcement. It's going to shock everyone. I'm canceling both my games. I'm joking, but I wanted to catch some people off guard. It's fuck over. I got you off guard. Nah, even if I did, I'd still have all the notes, and I probably would have came back to it. So it'd be more of a, it'd be more of a hiatus, if anything. Because I don't like deleting my notes. If I work on something, I do not like to delete it. I mean, Petrifika did. Hey, I'm not bragging. That is work I did in, like, 2 weeks' time. Now imagine what I could get done in an entire year. I still have, like, 20 kits to work on. Heck, I might actually have more than 50 done. I just don't know the exact number because I didn't want to count them all. I still have some to work on. I I can't read that at all. Dios mío. Dios mío, I know, but everything else. K means what? What? I don't know. Full. I don't know. I can't. I did not learn all of that. I only learned Spanish for 2 years. And said 2 years. I don't live near a border state or in a border state, so therefore I'm not going to memorize Spanish. Okay, Shag, I can't speak Spanish. No me gusta. No me gusta ir a la escuela. Me gusta jugar videojuegos. Ay, caramba. Dios mío. Un muy importante. Es muy importante. Oh. New Bleach game comes out next month. What else comes out? I'm looking at my, I'm going to look at my wish list. We're gonna see what games are coming out next month, because I might be able to stream them. But first, I gotta figure out... First, I'm going to figure out... I mean, I enjoy Bleach, but I'm a combat anime person. There are some aspects I don't enjoy of it, but I enjoy the overall. Oh yeah, Crashlands 2 comes out in April. And Gang of Frogs still doesn't have a release date, and Croakwood doesn't have a release date. Or I'd play them. Don't know when Digimon's releasing, so I can't plan for that. That releases at the very end of the month. That is something I definitely play on stream. This I don't know when it's gonna release, but I'm excited for its release. That doesn't have a release date. That doesn't. And I have so many on here that don't have a release date. I'm kind of sad. I can't view chat right now because I'm looking at this. Yeah, so only 2 games released next month are in my wish list. Wild Keepers Rising. Oh, Nomad Idol, but that's something for me to play on my own time because I don't think we'd want to watch idle games on here. Maybe we would. I don't know. Whenever Slay the Spire 2 releases, I'm playing that. Apparently, they announced Monster Train 2 is coming too, and I'm excited. Frog Song? Frog Song? Can't wait for Aethermancer to come out. Yeah, other than those, I can't think of... Oh, this is fully released now. It's not in early access anymore. Maybe I should get that. I didn't realize they fully released it. Auto Battler Creature Collector. Sworn would be a good one to grab. Man. My Meet the Team is just... I don't know. It's me in a frog suit. With Star in a cosmic outfit. I don't know. Oh. I can't speak any of the languages you're typing in Petrifica except for English. It's the only language I actually know. I'm gonna end off here soon. Because I really don't... Nope. Nope. I'm not even gonna do that. Nope. It's just Shy Guy in the Great Saiyaman pose. I haven't gone to start your realities. I don't think the artist. And lead a few hours later. Wait, wait. Shy Guy, I see what you snuck in there. Oh, I should end here. It's difficult. Wait, we're supposed to have credit scenes? Plenty. Hey, wait, why is my voice in there? I don't do any voice acting. My voice would be awful in a game. Me and awesome people, I guess, throws the credits. Throws the credits. You just throw the credits at someone. And in that moment, you just put voice actors. You just have one name, and then you just have the list of characters they did. The complete opposite of what you'd know, what you'd see from big companies, where it's, oh, this person was voiced by this. No, you have this person voiced all of these people. Actually, I've seen a couple games do that. I wish I knew one offhand though. If you hit the credit. Shy Guy, this is really reminding me of the credits for Smash Bros. Where after you beat it, you just go shooting through the credits for points. It just goes blah 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 blah. Nobody watches my stuff anyway. I gotta finish Leo's kit. I gotta finish James's kit. I wanna go home. It goes blah for 2 minutes. After this, I have to eat. I I don't even know who Edwin is, and I don't have a character named Edwin, so for myself, never. For crossover, possibly. That would be future. Crossovers are way different. Credits themes, 2 minutes of processing, beatboxing. Oi. Alright, I'm gonna end off here. Oh, I'm gonna end off here. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy. Take care. At the end, it just picture. Oh my gosh. I think that's another reason I actually need to get off, is my neck for the past 2 days now. I probably slept on it wrong the one day, and now it's messed up. I have to calm it. Because if I bend my head too far to one side, the entirety of my neck on that side hurts. Alright. Have fun, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can like it, because it's all up to you. I'm not really big on the entire spiel, so. Till tomorrow. Or whenever you choose to tune in. Peace. I'm gonna try to fix Xenoverse 2 at some point. Yeah. Have fun, get lucky. Your favorite games. See you next time. Yeah, all that jazz. Roxitaraga. Later, everyone.